United 2, Leeds 2. I'm joined by Andy Tate. Give me your thoughts on what, on the face of it, should be a relatively exciting comeback, but it was a horrible game, that wasn't it?
Yeah. 2 points dropped. Never come out of the traps. First 5 minutes of the first half, then the second half. Just wasn't at the races at all. Very below par performance. And it took him 10, 20 minutes to wake up in the first half, Joe. So, and Ten Hag will be really disappointed and angry. You can tell now because we're a bit short in midfield. Their goal, man, is like you just invite. And where was De Gea, man? It's like these little chinks, there's still chinks in our armour, little weaknesses, and it's like the midfield, De Gea today. Delo, was it first game back? All right, he played. It was his first game back. I'm not going to go in on him. He was okay. He was all right. He played some terrible passes across field. Honestly, the back four was sorry. Martinez was all right. I mean, our talisman was fucking Varane.
Yeah.
Varane was our talisman. Says it all, that. Fred. Jesus. Fred will drive you to fucking prescription drugs. He will. He'll drive you to prescription drugs and put you back in rehab and on the fucking piss. Then he'll play a worlder. And it's like, he played more he made more mistakes today. Oh, Matt, I'm sorry. To be fair, he did a few interceptions as well, but he's like a rudder. He's fucking useless. And you can see the difference when somebody's playing with him, somebody of experience like Casemiro, he's guided. He needs to be guided, like he says, I carry the piano. I am not the fucking tuner. I don't play the piano. Well, I tell you what, mate, you got to do a lot more. Fucking hell. You might be a fucking roadie come the end of the fucking summer in a band. You won't, because I tell you what, you keep playing like that, we are so exposed. But the comeback was good. The energy, Sancho, fantastic when he's coming on. Rashford, the way he stretched his neck muscles, very quiet tonight. But the comeback at that 8-10 minutes, when Sancho equalised, the place was fucking bouncing. Yeah. Bouncing, and we should have won it. I thought, we're going to do this. But it's like, when we made it 2-1, Joe, invite. Oh, give him a... They hit the post with a free kick. Yep. Fred, tackle. He was jumping in there. And it's like... Fred, man. And at the end, he'll probably smile like that. It's what Fred does, isn't it? But it's going to be a pause for concern for the summer because you can't rely. If you want to get top four, and there's a chance to open a bit of a gap. Still got a good gap. Yeah. But it's honestly, God, man, as soon as we equalised, we just didn't seize the initiative. No. And it's 2 points dropped, but the good comeback was good. The energy, everybody, Weghorst was just not at it today. I mean, if you can't supply the poor lad, he's not going to do anything, is he? No. When Palestri come on, he was good as well. Him and Sancho. Leeds played, lost 2 players in the first half. And Leeds played every card in the book to fucking drag it out, didn't they? And they did. And 8 minutes injury time first half, 5 minutes injury time at the end. They had it all. It was War of the Roses, mate. Yeah.
It was mad, wasn't it? It was one of those games that was just so stressful to watch. It was just stressful, wasn't it? Like you said, why do you think the first 5 minutes of the first half, obviously, United seemed shocked by Leeds' intensity and the fact that they were up for it. That seemed to surprise United, which I can't believe, but that's what we saw. And then we come out from the second half, and again, like you said, the first 5 minutes of the second half, we were shocked again. Oh, they've been really quick and high intensity. And why
in that first 5 minutes, only Weghorst touched the fucking ball. Yeah. And the invite, I mean, was it a deflection? Was it sort of a cruel deflection, but it went in?
For the second goal.
For the second goal, I mean, and he was shocked to look. You have no God-given right to win a football match. You have to earn it, work it, and fucking deserve it at the end if you do the first 2 things right. And he didn't do that today. Yeah. And Ten Hag will be absolutely fuming with him.
How do you think he changes that for the next game? Because it looked on paper that this would be the easy one. United had won, I think, 14 games in a row at home, obviously still unbeaten, but that winning run is at an end now. Then we've got to face Leeds again on Sunday at Ellen Road. the more difficult of the two
No,
games.
baptism of fire. Cauldron. Absolute cauldron. Fucking hell, they'll be up for it, the fans.
How do we win that? Because we can't have another... If we have a performance
Can't play
that,
can't play like that.
It'll be 3 or 4-0 before we know what's going on.
Oh, no. They have to be out the trap straight away. And I think, he'll be analysing this now, maybe. Like you say, first thing in Carrington in the morning. Yeah. He'll be absolutely... privately, he tore a shred off him or two like that. What do you think you're playing at, man? Come on. But like I say, the comeback, the energy was good. I loved it. The energy levels, it was urgency. Wow, we're in trouble here. It's like at 2-0. I was like, I was shocked. I was like, wow. And when we come back, I thought, yeah, you pumped. It's your emotions. It's like say Yorkshire, Lancashire, Water Roses, Leeds, sack the manager as well. Was it? His number 2, Radnick's number 2 from last year.
Chris Armas,
Maybe had a little point to prove today as well. Wanted to, stick it to some of them players. But it's one of those, we didn't lose. Yeah. We're still on a good run. I said that we'll get games like this. We'll up and down, like lose to Villa, in between, lose to Arsenal. It's just about seeing games like that out. Yeah. I mean, next season, like I say, during Palace, lose to Arsenal. With different additions next season, we'll be all right. And if the Qataris come through, fucking hell, I'll be happy as Larry, mate. Big red juggernaut, oiled up, greased, 18-wheeler, powering down, man.
Just talk about Sancho for a second, because this is I think only his second appearance since October or whatever it was. He was, for me, the big difference in the second half. The reason we got back to 2-2, Sancho.
So Sancho, yeah.
What did you think of him, and how good is it to see him back and playing well?
Yeah, he's completely completely transformed, as I would say, my line of work. He's done it. He's absolutely brilliant now. He's come back. He's got a clear mind, clear stead. He's worked on off the field issues, on the field issues as well. Yep. Like you say, if you give a little love, you get a lot back, mate. And he's been trusted, and he's, like you say, I mean, you could see by the reception, he's fucking pumped for this, man. Yeah. So I would say he's definitely maybe a starter Sunday. I don't know, but maybe coming off the bench, he's more better. Garnacho should have scored first half. We say our fringe players play better when they come off the bench, don't they? Garnacho, Palestri, but we are where we are with injuries and suspensions, and we've got Leeds, then we've got Barcelona. So look, Casemiro's back for that. Look, you know what I mean. We didn't appeal. It's all right. It's one of those things. Football's football, innit? But we're honest. We're still good, man. We're third.
Good.
We're good.
Yes.
You can look a little bit higher. You don't know. Like say, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Arsenal to lose on a weekend. Mm-hmm. You didn't expect that tonight. Anything can happen in football. I'm not going to win the league, no. But fucking hell, man. It's about nailing the top 4. Yeah. Nailing the top 4, but like I say, a lot of football to be played. Still 16 games to go. We've still got 13 points clear. Liverpool. How's it got, Liverpool? Chelsea. Fucking irrelevant. You know what I mean? So Sodom, you know what I mean? They can cry and bitch all they want. They want, right? Liverpool have wrote more books than away wins this season. I was seeing on Twitter, there was a meme going around on Liverpool crying their eyes out. I mean, so take comfort, Reds. We're doing good. Good times are coming, so like I say, it's just a bump.
Yeah, good stuff. Right, thank you for joining me, Andy. Thank you for coming on. Hit subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. United 2, Leeds 2, 2 points dropped, as you say, but only a bump in the road. That makes me feel all right. That makes me feel a bit better. Thank you for that.
It's like
Thank you.
A bump on the M62. You like when you're going over to Leeds, like that little house in the middle of the M62.
You just jumped over that.
You just pass it and navigate it, like you said, and you're going on to Leeds. Smash him Sunday, come back, get in and out of Dodge and fucking do him.
We'll see in a bit.